All right, everybody. Hi out there. Welcome to another episode. We've got Carrie Casas here. She's a social media coordinator with the firm Herman and Herman. Carrie, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Great. Well, look, I've got a few questions for you this morning, but I want to start off. Talk to me about, so everyone knows out there, um, your position with the company. You do social media coordinating, but talk to me about your journey to the firm, your background, and then what you do on a day-to-day basis.
So I got my background in marketing starting in politics at 18. I've been doing social media for that, doing marketing events, PR with all the celebrities, making sure everything's going as it goes. And I found my way to Greg Herman, who is a great supporter of political events. And I asked to be a part of his marketing team, and he said yes.
Okay, great. And then how long have you been there, part of the team?
I've been here for a year and a half.
What's the from your work so far? What has been the highlight of your job, and what have been some challenges that you've had to work through?
The highlight was during the pandemic, Greg had arranged to give out thousands of masks out here in South Texas. So it was really fun being part of the community event of passing out masks, getting the coverage of that on social media, and making an impact in South Texas.
Great, yeah, and I know that was such a my God. The last couple of years have just been we've been like in the twilight zone. We've all had to be like adaptively flexible and really just adjust to the situation. So that's amazing. What about in terms of adjusting to when the pandemic started? I mean, people that never used Zoom before or any kind of visual communication, that just shot through the roof, obviously. So for you, how are you implementing video into what you do?
Video is everything. I use it, like I said, I use it for everything. It's used in our Facebook, Instagram. If I'm talking about a blog, it's a video of it. If I'm talking about what we're up to, it's a video. If it's not a video, it's a GIF, which is still a video.
Yeah, we use here at Dub we use GIFs all the time because what we do is we send one-to-one email videos to prospects. And imagine opening an email instead of seeing a boring text. Whoever said, "Oh my God, what an email!" They see a nice little animated GIF of someone talking to them. So
Yeah.
video is absolutely amazing. We're on the same page as far as that. How about the magical moments? How about we call finding the delight? So in two ways, I want to ask you this question. For you with your job, how do you find the delight where you're delighted in what you do? Like, what are the favorite parts of your day? And then when you have a client, how do you find the delight with the interaction with them?
We're a personal injury law firm, so the delight is seeing our clients get the justice they deserve, especially when they get that settlement check. That's really impactful for a family because when they have those accidents, it really does destroy their lives. Um, that settlement check gets them a car, a new house, it helps their family. So it's really fun getting to see that moment of justice.
Yeah, and that's anytime you can be impactful in someone's life. I mean, that's amazing. And with personal injury, I mean, you don't get much more personal than that, than people having these things that unfortunately happen to them. Your client base, is it mostly down there in Texas, or do you have kind of clients all over the country?
Right now, we're just in Texas. And so we're spreading throughout Texas. We're in South Texas. So we're in Corpus Christi, Houston, San Antonio, Brownsville, McAllen.
Okay.
And we're hoping to open up more offices soon.
Now, being the social media coordinator, obviously, what are some of you're probably all across, I would imagine, what, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those good things. For you, just between you, me, and the audience, what's your favorite social media channel? What do you enjoy the most in terms of the functionality and posting of?
Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok, those videos and those trending songs. Instagram, I love to look at pictures and also swiping to see videos.
Now, do you find as the marketing coordinator that you've got to have a different strategy for Instagram as opposed to TikTok? And if you do, what do those two kind of strategies look like?
Yeah, just because Instagram has stories, so you get more interaction and you can actually track some KPIs of who's watching and who's interacting with it. TikTok, you're mostly getting likes and comments. Not to say that it isn't great. It does get you across multiple other platforms because people can just download your video and share it to another place. But yeah, Instagram.
Great. Now, are you along with the social media aspect, is the rest of the firm using video to reach out to potential clients or anything like that?
Yeah, so we do use Zoom. We're going to be starting a series soon where we're taking videos of our attorneys, um, doing a bit like introductory email to send to our clients, kind of like what y'all do.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, we found that. I mean, the percentages for us are anywhere between 30 and 300% in terms of just boosting conversions, no matter what industry you're in. Because I think we're in a time where you've really got to ramp up the curiosity factor when you're reaching out to a prospect in terms of that email or that text, because there's just so many ways you can do it. But we found absolute empirical evidence in the fact that when someone sees a video, not number one, are they way more likely to open it? Number two, they're way more likely to retain the information once they've watched it, right? So
yeah,
that's amazing. How many lawyers do you have at the firm?
that's a great question. I want to say about 50.
Yeah, great, great. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, are they do they have any fun kind of coordination between social media stuff where you've got to see that? Oh, let's look at the personal life behind the lawyers, or any kind of series like that that you're thinking about doing?
Yes, I'm actually working on that now. I was just setting up our studio before this. We're doing a series where we have a cardboard of Greg, and we're going to have our attorneys guests play around with it with a green screen.
That's great. That's awesome. That's really great. I mean, like any way you can personalize this stuff. I mean, I feel like we're living in such a time where you no longer need to be stuffy and corporate and sit in the office and look like you're being all professional. If you literally have your mobile phone or wherever you are and you're just living life, walking around the office, that's like professional for today, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So my last question for you. This is the big one. Are you ready for this one? This is the leadership series. So talk to me about what leadership means for you and how you apply that every day with the people you work with.
Leadership is, I don't know, I've said this throughout the whole interview. I like to make I like to make impacts in people's lives. And being a leader, it's also about giving other people chances to grow. So I was really honored to have this interview because I like sharing what I've done and what other people could do to grow from that. Um, Opportunities are everywhere.
Do you find yourself having to kind of ever evolve in the constantly changing landscape of social media and tech, and staying on top of all that?
Yes, I do. It's definitely hard, but I think that's also a perk of TikTok. I definitely use it as a resource to stay up to date of what's going on and teaching myself on how to use a feature on an Instagram story.
Right. Yeah, I know exactly. There's such nuance to that whole process, the way to get more views and likes and connections and all that good stuff. So, well, listen, thank you very much for the interview this morning, Carrie. I mean, you're doing obviously a wonderful job there, and talk to the folks out there about where they can find you across social media.
You can find us at Herman Law Firm. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, Pinterest, you name it, we're there.
That's great. Well, Carrie, thank you so much for joining me this morning, and hold on, stay with us for the post game.
Okay.
Thanks.